Okay, so now the track is fully put together. You see me screwing the last piece on. I'll grab the router out and I'll pass through the unrouted braid reset sections so that the whole track is done and ready for braid once it's painted. There we go, just quick pass through the joins. That's all done. Now I'm elevating the track to what I think will hopefully be the best, well, the best way I could have it elevated, so to speak. Being so that the driver stations will be on the left of the picture, so you'll be looking towards the window, you need to have every part of the track or most of the track visible from where you're standing, because you don't want blind corners and sections that you can't see or you've got to break into and whatnot. So the piece that's closest to the camera is descending down to the far end, so the one in the middle has to come up high enough to be able to see from the driver's stations, and the end corner, right down the far right, has to be above the last corner into the main bent. So rather than do this in real time, which would take forever because this took me a long time because I had to elevate and change things and make little things up to hold the track in position where it needed to be, to give the corners the right camber and whatnot. And then just when I thought I'd done enough to have it finished, I found a section that was not supported, so I had to go along and cut a piece of wood and fit it to that piece to make sure that there was no chance of it being damaged if a bit of weight was put on it when someone's trying to marshal a car, or unbeknownst to them leans against the track and something goes crack, and then it's a hard fix from there. So I had to make up a piece down there where I am now to screw to the frame which held the whole corner up, which is really difficult to get in place. I had to make it beside the track and then fit it afterwards. Best thing to do would be build up all your jigs and frame before the track is fitted, then it's easier that way. But I got there in the end, and now we are ready for paint. Blank canvas, here we go. Okay, so while I wait, let's get some paint on the track straight away. Seal it up nice and safe from the weather, so to speak. Get the moisture out, but I didn't realise how long this is going to take. It's been probably 4 years or so since I built a track, and it was smaller than this one last time. And this was taking me forever, painting each slot and then rolling over the top of them as I went. A little bit of help would have been good, so I went and saw what the wife was doing, and she said she'd come out and give me a hand, so I asked her to paint the slots, and there we go. There she goes. So she's painting the slots at the far end, but I was told to stop in the middle because I had to get over the top to get to the middle piece. And rather than get paint all over my hands and clothes, the little bit that she helped was great because it helped me get ahead. And let's not make this any more glamorous than it needs to be. Watching paint dry is boring as hell. You basically dip your brush or your roller in, get it wet, roll it on, apply it, and continue. So once this dries, which it dries really fast, the primer and sealer, I'll give it another coat or two, and then we'll go on to the final fit, the final product, the top coat, track colour, and the pits and that sort of stuff, and some lane colours also, which I'm not decided on yet. Traditional colours will be red, white and blue, but that's boring, so let's try something different. Not sure what colours I'm going to make the lanes yet, but hopefully that becomes clearer as the paint goes on.